Hey guys, my name is David, and today I'm going to be talking about Create a Class in Black Ops 2 and why I think it's a little bit overhyped at the moment. I'm going to run down my Modern Warfare 3 classes and show you that we've always had the option to pick between 9 and 11 items for our classes. So Black Ops 2 Create a Class isn't the huge revolution that everybody was looking for. It's more of an evolution and a small refinement. So without further ado, let's look at my classes. We have our primary, that's 1 point. We have our proficiency, that's 2. Attachments is 3. Secondary with an attachment, that's 4 and 5. Lethal and tactical, technically that's 2 technicals, but for argument's sake, let's just say it's only 1. So that's 6 and 7. 3 perks, that's 10. We just picked 10. What about for the FAD? This uses the attachment proficiency. So primary, proficiency, and attachments, that's 4. Secondary with an attachment, that's 5 and 6. Lethal and tactical, that's 7 and 8. And 3 perks, 9, 10, and 11. So we just picked 11 right there. And again, there are some classes with launcher secondaries, so that's more like pick 9 because there's no attachment for the secondary. But anyways, I don't see how that's a drastic change from Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, the only thing that's extraordinarily different is the wildcards, and I don't think we're going to see a lot of variety in terms of the wildcards that people use. Let's take a look at this class. This is from the Charlie Intel website. I can see a lot of people using primary gunfighter because 3 attachments hasn't been done before, but lethal and tactical, I think most people are just going to substitute those for something else. Because if you think about it, how often do you depend on your lethals? Most people just Hail Mary them across the map as soon as they spawn. And tactical is the only tactical that I've ever felt was worth a perk. It's probably the portable radar. And other parts of the wildcards that's not going to be used, overkill. I don't know how weapon pickup is going to work in Black Ops 2. I've heard rumors of many different things. Like, I've heard that if you have a combat knife as your secondary because you didn't choose a secondary, you're not going to have the option to pick up another weapon to put in your secondary slot. But I've also heard that it works the exact same way. And I think that's why overkill isn't used that much in Modern Warfare 3, because if you don't like your secondary, you can just pick up a gun off an enemy you killed. And yeah, people aren't going to use danger close because every single Call of Duty iteration for the last few iterations has nerfed lethals, so it's not going to be worth it to put a wild card for danger close. A wild card for tactical, that's like the biggest joke there is. So there's only going to be few combinations that people are going to run. From my view, I think people are just going to load up on perks because there's no more specialist. People are going to miss running specialist, and it's probably the strongest combination there is. A perk is definitely worth more than a lethal or a tactical, at least as it stands now. I mean, the game's not out. We don't know like how for sure that weapon pickup is going to work, but I think we're going to see a lot of people trying to do the only use me blade thing, and yeah, there's just going to be some wildcards and some combinations in Create a Class that's underused. But anyway, the whole point that I was trying to make is that Create a Class isn't that different in Black Ops 2 than it was in previous Call of Duties. Have a great day, guys. Next commentary, I'm going to talk about kill streaks or score streaks in Black Ops 2.